What do you think has been the best part about going to Wrestlemania? Honestly, I've been to 5 Wrestlemanias over the years, and I used to think that the best thing about going to Wrestlemania was what WrestleMania means. WrestleMania is the Super Bowl. WrestleMania is the World Series. WrestleMania is, just it is the end all be all. I mean, there is no off season for wrestling, so it's sort of like supposed to be the end of the bigger feuds and how host the bigger matches to see who the best champion is, who the best Intercontinental Champion is. I think that's sort of what it used to be. But the other thing is that pops up is they have to do a television show the exact next night, and that is supposed to be the start of what the next year is going to be, or at least the push of what the next big angle going into SummerSlam used to be. Well, then they created, the pay-per-view, which is what's the damn name of that pay-per-view that's well, it's Extreme Rules now, isn't it? But it used to be like Fallout, or whatever happens. It ended up being a lot of rematches from WrestleMania, but I think as of now, what is the best part about going to WrestleMania is building friendships, making relationships. I've got some of the best friends in the world that have gone on Mania trips, and I don't mean to leave anybody out if I leave anybody out, but right off the top, there's Ravi, there's Miguel, who's been on every WrestleMania trip with me. There's been Luke, there's been Pinko came on the last one. Justin is coming on his second one this year. The Boston Brothers roomed with us on one of the best WrestleMania trips of all time. Just being there. I mean, I'm very lucky that through making these videos on YouTube, I've been able to make a lot of friends. And it's really cool that when we walk in to somewhere, somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I watched your videos." It was really cool walking down Bourbon Street, and honestly, I was kind of embarrassed for myself. I knew that we were drinking, we were having some fun with those fish bowls, but I think I would have had a lot more better conversations with people on Bourbon Street that were coming up to me. I was kind of embarrassed once I saw my Bourbon Street video. There was one person who came up to me who basically was trying to talk to me, and I just sort of brushed him off. And I feel like a dick every time I watch that video. I've only brushed off one person in all my time of talking to people. It was at SummerSlam Access. I was walking from one end of Access to the opposite end to meet Shawn Michaels, and honestly, at that point, I was fucking done. It was hot. This person came walking up to me, said, "Hey, I watch your videos." I stuck out my hand, I shook their hand, and I said, "I gotta go." And I think about that all the time when I think about how lucky I am that I have so many subscribers and so many viewers on YouTube, and I try not to talk like that. And try not to act like I have this huge swollen head that some people think I have. But honestly, that's the best thing about it, is that you go out, you watch wrestling, or you do wrestling-related activities throughout the day. You hang out with some of your best friends, and it's a good way to get away. This is from Yanni.